Is arguably one of the best players in Major League Baseball for the past generation. The 37-year-old is getting older and older, and after spending 9 seasons with the Blue Jays, Shapakins has officially released him as a free agent in 2018, and the question is now, where does he go? One team his entire career. What really happens with Joey Bats? He took a bit of a step back in 2017, so we're not really too sure if the numbers are going to be as good as we expect him to be, but for a lot of teams, he could be an extra bat in the lineup, and I think realistically, that's something some people need, especially teams that are lacking the offense right now. 10 other teams that would make sense for Jose Bautista, 7 of which just make sense and seem like a decent fit, and 3 would actually be really good fits for him. So I'm going to start off with the 7, just going to start off in the American League. The Indians, of course, him and Edwin would be a power duo again. Might help the Cleveland Indians get over the hump that they're experiencing. The Houston Astros would be a good one too, because obviously they could use a DH, and Jose Bautista would be able to help provide some offense in that way. In the National League, some teams that would make sense would be the Phillies, the Marlins, of course, they could use an outfielder now that Stanton's gone. You also have the Pirates, who could always use a bat here and there, especially with McCutchen. We're not sure what he's doing. The Giants can make a lot of sense as well. Best fits for Joey Bats, there's 3 really good teams I think that would make a great fit for him. And the first one I'm going to go with is the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins would be a great fit for Joey Bats just because he has been dominant at Target Field. He loves hitting at that ballpark. He does amazing at that ballpark. And if he was there full time, he could do a lot of great things. The Twins are obviously a team that are close to contention. They're going to get there in a few years. So if he could get there and help that team win and put some numbers, he could probably get his first World Series title in Minnesota. It'd be the Colorado Rockies. Of course, they're known for their offense. Coors Field, obviously being in Denver, you get a lot of wind going, and of course, that creates a lot more home runs. For someone like Jose Bautista, who did take a step back in 2017, if you put him full-time at Coors Field, he'll be able to hit more home runs. I'd guarantee he'd hit about 27 home runs, which could be great for the Rockies, obviously, as they are, like the Twins, a playoff-bound team, close to contention, and who knows, maybe Jose Bautista might be the one that puts them over the top. There's the team that makes the absolute most sense in my mind for Jose Bautista to go, and that would be the Kansas City Royals. Statistically, the Kansas City Royals have the inefficiency at right field that is second worst in Major League Baseball, only ahead of, you guessed it, the Toronto Blue Jays. In addition, they are absolutely dead last when it comes to the designated hitter position. Of course, Jose Bautista, if he were to make that Royals lineup that is on the rebuild, he would be great for right field and DH. I think he'd be more DH than a right field, considering his age. Obviously, they're rebuilding, so there's not really a chance to win a World Series in Kansas City right now. But the idea of veteran presence and just kind of mentoring the team, if he were able to take that role, I think he would do a great job in Kansas City, and I think that would be the absolute best fit for him right now. It's always an option. He will be probably, in my opinion, third in line for the level of excellence in Toronto. Hall of Fame, it's questionable. I don't think so. But I know that he will be honored and go down as a Blue Jay. He did so many great things for the team. And of course, he has done a lot of things for the city of Toronto. But I don't think he's going to retire. I think he wants to play at least another year or another 2, because that's kind of how baseball works. You kind of leave about a year or 2 out of your prime. Anyways, that is it for me. Where do you think Jose Bautista will go in this offseason? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Of course, always like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I hopefully will see you very soon.